Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome once more to the left bank of the Rhine. So we can see here the borders in 1836, so let's see how we've changed our borders and the future of the French nation. So we've expanded a little bit, just waiting to take Savoy. Taking Savoy will really nicely enlarge our borders pretty well in itself, and I'll probably go for the rest of Algeria in the future. I would like to try and position myself for colonization, but colonization isn't top on my priorities really. Turn that music up a little bit more, there we go. Right, so we are dealing with the German threat right now, which is a rather large pain in the arse. Right. We'll head over here to Halifax then. Try and take the port over there, and we can load our troops back on the ships from there, and then head back. Right. We aren't really making cash, are we, right now? We don't really need to. I need to get this administration up right. Right. They're still pissed. I could go for the all-allowed rights. It would give the minorities a vote, but there's not really any minorities right now. And it might actually make them somewhat happier. Yeah, most of the upper house is voting yes. Most because we have liberal and anarcho-liberals, and I maybe the conservatives. I doubt the conservatives would vote for that. Though a lot of the population is quite liberal, so it would actually make a lot of people happy. And the assimilation rate is pretty damn nice. We're going to pass the all allowed to vote. Yeah, you can see how that's affected the conservatives in the upper house. That just gave them some more power. Right, Norway has gone bankrupt. Not like I give 2 shillings. So we're down to about 8.11 infamy. Soon we might be able to risk going for a conquest CB, but I'd rather not go too early. I think I'll split this force in half, and we'll put half of them there. Then I can have a professional army to do something with. Belgium's not looking too good right now. So send these forces in over here. We can have these workers support them by blocking the province off a little. Consider another 14,000 men just to help out. There we go. Right, yeah, Bedon is out of the war, which is a shame. It has reduced them quite a lot. I think we'll invest in Bedon and try and keep them under our umbrella. Should work out to be quite nice. Right, Belgium's pieced out of the war then. Yes, they have. Okay. That is not too bad. I can actually withdraw back to my borders. Right, they're going to attack me over there. So let's head over there. Quick as possible. Okay. Where are the British going to attack? We came out of that battle pretty well, so we can maintain our borders. The Austrians are putting up a fight. Did they attack us over here? I think they did. Right, send some more forces in there. Is this just the... God damn it. Ah, no, this is one of the professional armies, so that's not too bad. Right, let's get some more French forces in there. And there we go, try and drive the British out. Right, I'm going to try and block them off. Make sure they can't escape. That should work out fairly well. Right, we'll have our forces head over to Nancy. Over here, our forces are marching towards Halifax, which is not too bad. Okay. The fleet is on its way home. Lovely. Ah, poor Portugal. Yeah, I still have all these forces in North Africa that I need to deal with. Well, bring home, I should say. Right. Have those guys stationed there. Okay. We are actually losing that battle. So I'm going to send some more men in there. There we go, we won the battle. Make sure we catch them. Okay, our soldier population is not too bad right now. We can still support quite a few brigades. Are they marching through Luxembourg? They've got to be. God damn it, that's how they've been getting in all this time. God damn it, Luxembourg. Bolkberg, whatever. Okay, we'll march around in a doomstack. Right. The fleet is not too far away. They are fairly damaged though. Okay, we're up here in Canada. Take Halifax, we can get those... Oh shit. Ooh, that's not going to work out too well. What terrain do we have here? Forest and grasslands. We should go over there. Right, get them into port. Guys, kind of need you over there. Yeah. That's not good at all. That army's fucked. Why are they doing so badly? Okay, because the British have huge amounts of artillery. That was a horrific loss. Okay, I'm just going to disband these troops, to be honest. Take the fleet back home. Yeah, fuck. Can we bring the war to an end? They are losing slightly. They would accept this peace to offer. Okay, that's good for me. Right, we've brought peace. Right, Austria-Hungary, hello and welcome. Rightio. So we are going to need to recover. We've lost quite a lot of our fleet, apparently. So let's rebuild. We're going to start with some steamers. Get those guys. Yeah. 10 commerce raiders to give them protection. We did lose quite a lot of troops. We are significantly weaker on the borders now as well. We can build quite a lot of troops in Europe, so that's pretty good then. So, we need a lot of artillery. So we might go for 5 infantry, 5 artillery. Kind of work it out like that. I think we're better off fighting on the defensive when it comes to this sort of thing. I may invest in the Savoy region before I take it over. At least then it's already built up. So we'll do just that actually. Invest in that region, start the construction process. So we could start fabricating. Right. Provinces brought under control, that's fantastic to see. Yes, that's 22. So it's not that bad. It's still pretty bad, but it's not too bad. Right, what are the people agitating for now? Abolitionist. Okay, I'll outlaw slavery. There we go, you people better be happy. Alright, we have another province over there. Yeah, our armies did get beaten up quite badly. Right, why do I need this in Newfoundland? Ile-de-France. I want these open. Yes, that. Subsidize these. This is a problem with it changing hands. I have to re-subsidize these important industries. Need these. It helps with our maintenance, really, so that's why I want them. Yeah, Clippers is actually pretty good. Well, the Clipper convoys, the steamer shipyards, I should say. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, we'll keep that going. Building a fertilizer factory and artillery factory. Okay. Right. What are we doing with our cash? I'm doing quite a bit, actually. I'm going to raise military spending quite high. We could put the fleet spending down to about 50%. Saves us a bit of cash there. Lovely. Okay. So, our relations are fairly high with the Austrians. That's good. We do need to maintain this to prevent the formation of Germany, which is incredibly important for us. Otherwise, things are going to get pretty difficult. Yeah, we are pretty good with the Belgians. Okay. We're going to remove the Dutch influence. There we go. Goodbye, Netherlands. Keep that up if we need to. Right. Okay, still have these alliances down here. Now, I wonder if I could try and take Tuscany away from the Austrians. It might cause us some contention, but I would control the vast majority of Italy then. So we'll try it out, we'll see what we could do with it. Okay, a little bit of free prestige over there. I can bring another 30-odd thousand men back to France, which will be quite handy. We'll be weak over in Africa, but I don't really care too much for Africa. It's not where my ultimate objectives lay. Right. So, the Germans are... oh, bloody hell. Jacobin rebels. I'm going to give the Austrian... oh no, I can't even give them subsidies. Right, they must be at war for me to give them subsidies. I was going to give them subsidies to help them out, but I guess I can't. Okay. The Ottomans are classed as a civilized nation. That's a lot of land over there. Can't do anything because we were just at war recently, so they don't like me. Right, we can add the Egyptians to our sphere. Lovely. I do need to maintain my relations with Egypt, especially to gain the Suez area, which is very important. Okay. Bring some troops back home. Put them on the border with Germany. Right, I've got another 30,000 over here. So we do need to keep some forces over here at Verdun. Put those forces over there. What do we have here then? So it's 12 in this. We got, yes, we just need 3 more of each. Probably not the most effective army, but once we have the research, they should be quite effective for defensive purposes. And when we can, we'll build guard armies, which I do believe in HPM mod are just better in general. Okay, alliance offer from some of the African nations, I'd imagine. Okay. I think once we establish the European borders of the Napoleonic Empire, then I do believe we'll probably go and try and establish the borders of the colonial empire. Right. They're at war. They are a secondary power. How powerful are they militarily? 54. Do I want to support Morocco? Not right now, to be honest. I don't really care too much for it. Though I will subsidy the Moroccans. And I believe I could ally... no, I can't ally the Spanish, but I will increase my influence upon them. Right, breech-loaded rifles, that's going to really help us out in defensive. Right, we can now build guard. Good. Right. Nationalism and imperialism is a very nice research. We're going to get that one. Good. The Austro-Hungarian Empire is holding out. Have you got large? No. That's Eastern Galatia. I think this is new. No, I'm not too sure actually. I suppose it's when it's like this colour, but I'm sure... no, it seems correct actually. It seems about right. Okay. Improve our relations with the Ottoman Empire. How are our people? Population. Militancy is high over here with the labourers. Why is it high? Life needs not fulfilled. Okay. We'll do with lowering the taxes then. I could lower the taxes quite a bit. We'll lower it to about 50%. They will be effectively taxed just under 20%. That should improve their lot in life. I could also reduce tariffs a little bit. Depends, really. The administration's increasing, so that's going to make us some more cash. Some people are out of work. I'm going to get rid of that factory. It's not worth it. Lumber... nah, it's just not working out, is it, really? Well, expand the liquor distillery as well. Lovely. That's not doing bad at all. Not doing bad at all. Morocco, okay. Yeah, this is doing very nice. Right, we are producing quite a bit of ammunition. So we're also producing small arms over here as well, which is really good. This region is like our military manufacturing area. Yeah, they're really doing very, very well. That's nice to see. Okay, so what could we gain from the Savoy region? Let's take a look at the RGO outputs. Fish, fruits, not really anything of industrial use, though it doesn't hurt. Okay, increase our relations with the Tuscans. Rightio. We're done with the building the fleet, for now anyway. 10-10. Where's the rest of these steamers? Did I only build 10? Thought I built more, to be honest. Okay, I'll build another 10 steam transports. It's no problem, really. 5-4. Waiting for that last piece of artillery to be built. Good. Bonapartist. Are we jingoistic? Just looking if we have any interesting options. Claim authority to the Holy Land. Have invented nationalism and imperialism. 2 Sicilies. Oh, Sicilian reactionaries, that's fine. They can deal with that. Does anybody have influence over here with you? No, everybody else is just neutral. That reminds me, I should check on Belgium. Goddamn Dutch. Stay out of Belgium. They are my future conquest target. Actually, it wouldn't be too bad to take on Belgium. There's quite a lot of good stuff here. Coal, iron, lumber and iron. Yeah, lots of nice things there. Is that Switzerland? It is Switzerland. Hello, Switzerland. Welcome to the party. I'll start putting some more men on the border with the Swiss... sorry, with the Savoyese? The Lombards, I suppose you could say. Yeah, kinda. Okay. Few people are out of work. Champagne. Not seeing it. How odd. How odd. Right, what do we need here then? Just one more of each. I might start putting some guard in here. Right, let's see here. So attack is 8, defense is 6. Attack is 6, yeah, so they're just generally better. Just generally better than the normal guys, which is important then. So start building guard as much as we can now. What is our focus? Soldiery, okay. We could do with shifting that to something else then. Or at least moving it down, yeah. So we'll move down then. I am going to need soldiers for the future. So it's not too much of a problem. I'll only do it a little bit longer. I just want to make sure that I can maintain a large military, as France does not really seem... Well, it's a lot harder for the French to maintain a large standing army than it is for the Germans, due to their higher population. I mean, what is the population of Germany right now? It is 6.82 million. So technically we have a larger population, but I do believe they may have better off with their industries and their culture. Not entirely sure. We'll find out in time. Oh, that's lovely. Nice bit of defense there. That's what I like to see. Okay, I was going to check if we were... Yes, we are jingoistic. Okay. Should we take the risk and try and fabricate a claim upon the Savoy? It's doable. We might wait a little bit longer. I think nationalism, imperialism, yeah, war justification, efficiency, so that's important to wait for. So we'll get that one. But at least we should be better off in that regard. The Austrians are fighting me for control of Badan. Yeah, meh, fine. Okay, so we do have an option here. We do have quite a few options. The expedition in 1860... Yes, in 1867, at the behest of the Japanese shogunate at Edo, France sent a military mission to Japan to help train shogunate troops, so 10 years early, actually. Yeah, that's quite impressive. In the art of Western warfare. Interesting. Wow. We gained quite a lot of prestige there. Nice. The plan at 1857. Huh, we gained some free territory from Wolof. That's looking quite nice. Free territory is always nice. Okay, we'll gain that. Gain a few extra people there. Valley of the Kings, we should be able to do that. Yes. Good. We can get some extra prestige per year. Organised Senegal. Ah, it changes to Catholic. Interesting. Very interesting. Senegal. Very interesting. Especially as I can build... Ah, the Messina Empire. We do need to screw with them. Right, we do have some forces over here, but I can build the naval bases, which is what I'm most interested in. And again over here. We do need to have a large navy. France needs to rule the waves. Can build up that naval base there too. Lovely. And in Newfoundland. I called it Arcadia at some point, and it's really not Arcadia. I'm thinking of like the islands over here. I think that might be Arcadia. I can't remember which is Arcadia. I know there's Arcadia around here somewhere. Right. So... defense, yeah, engineering support. That gives us a lot of good things, but I do like the artillery support, and it does give artillery more attacks. We'll go for that. Right, so we're going to start working on intellectuals again, so we've got 3% over there, 3.5, that's quite a lot. 4.2, goddamn, it's really high because I keep forgetting about it. Aquitaine, 2.1. I guess we could go for potentially capitalists. No, we could go for clerks, actually. That would increase our industrial efficiency. Put the army on the border. Okay, replenish these forces as well. I could do a building the fortresses everywhere, so I'll do that now. Makes our nation a lot tougher, which is very important. I wish there was a button to do this for like every province. That would be really nice. I probably missed out a few here somewhere. Ah, oh well. Should I just get rid of this cavalry? Might as well hold on to it. It's not doing anything bad. Right, we've got 30 over here. Nice to see. So I'll start building up the fleet even more. I do need to go for more research in this regards. I would like to get cruisers and that sort of thing. Right, should we try to justify the conquest? We'll try this. I'm going to save it here just in case it, like, instantly is found out. If it's not found out instantly, then I'll go with whatever result comes up, but if it is, I'm going to go back. It's a little bit annoying sometimes. So it's not going to take us long to justify this, actually. That's really nice. It would be amazing if we got this for free. It's looking pretty good. Almost 50% there. Very, very good. Ooh. Only 8.9. That's not bad. But even that took us to 12.93. But that's not bad at all for a Conquest CB. That's really handy. There we go. We can conquer the Savoy area now. Lovely. Right, we're done. Okay. So let's take a look at the spheres of influence. Yeah. Battle between Austria and France, really. So we could call allies, but I'm not going to call all my allies. I could call the Austrians. They won't accept it, actually. Why? I do want to try and maintain the Austrians. Right, we could attack over here with these two guys. Yeah, they did a lot better this time. Looks like they're gathering forces over there. That's not looking too good, is it? Send some reinforcements there. It's the numbers, really. No, that's not looking good again. Okay. Forces are performing a lot better. There's rebels somewhere in the Two Sicilies again. They can handle that. We could bring the fleet over here. Speeds up the sieges. Ah, nice. Nice bit of extra prestige. We'll wait for that force to recover. Okay. How is the population's militancy? It's not very high. I mean, we are doing fairly good for our people. Okay. Whoops. Send in 2 armies over there. Yeah, they're annihilated. Even more miracle. I mean, even more prestige. Yep, we completely wiped them out. Fantastic. Right, good boy. Goodbye, Savoy. Let's annex them. So, let's watch our population here. 9.17. 9.17 to 9.90. Quite a large increase there. Isn't that some pretty borders? Those are some pretty borders. Right. I mean, I could try and conquer this area if we ever turn sour with the Austrians. But I'm going to put these forces back on the border over here. Make sure the Germans don't try anything funny. Which is something we always need to be on the, well, lookout for. Oh dear. Might as well just get rid of these cavalry. They are okay, but meh. I'd rather a defensive force, really. Then I can move in. Fairly tactically. Just kind of move up as a big wave. Okay, some of the factories are in trouble. Yeah, we'll open that up. Hopefully they should benefit from our investiture. Form alliance. I can remove them from the Austrian sphere. Fantastic. We'll bring them into our own. Ooh, we can create a state over here, then I will do that. Lovely. Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. I did try. I really did try. And you're not even in my sphere anymore. How could you betray me like this? Thought we were friends. Yeah, we still got the Brazilians. Still have the Egyptians. Is anybody else friendly with you? The UK is. We're going to ban the UK from Egypt. Make sure they don't intervene in our affairs. Belgium. Ah, bloody Dutch. Bugger off. Right. Ah, the Second Empire. Napoleon's coup d'etat. Unable to force the upper house to repeal its prohibition against presidential re-election and facing removal from power, the popular Louis Napoleon has launched a coup d'etat to overthrow the French government. Loyal members of the army have locked down strategic locations in Paris, and the Assemblée Nationale has been dissolved, leaving Louis Napoleon as the undisputed ruler of the country. He has been christened Napoleon III, regaining his uncle's throne as the Emperor of France. All around Europe, countries are reacting to the news negatively, fearing the revival of old Napoleonic goals. Even in Russia, the ruler refuses to recognize the new Napoleon as emperor on the grounds that emperors are made by God and not elected by referendum. Wow, that's a lot of conservatism and reactionaryism. Okay, we are the French Empire. Right, annex New Caledonia, which I will do. I don't know where they are, but we have annexed them. Doesn't that look nice? So the Austrians aren't too pleased with us. But France is on the rise. It's too late to stop us. Okay, can build up the port of Genoa. So where do we want to strike next? I'd love to strike at Switzerland, but that's going to be a long time. We need to get to the stage where we could take on the Infamy Wars, which is kind of goddamn difficult. I would have the infamy to take on... Hello, who's this? The Empire of Mexico. Well, hello there, Empire of Mexico. Ah, right, welcome back to the ever-loving grace of the French Empire. Good. Right, we're going to start working on our industry, I think. I could do with increasing the intellectualism, well, just the amount of intellectuals, but it's a bit of a pain in the arse, and I'm frankly very, very lazy. So it's going to build clerks. Clerks help out with that sort of thing anyway, I do believe. Right, we do have rebels. Italian Unification Movement, they can do one. Okay. The Ottomans are fighting those guys. Right. Vietnam get the